California Chameleons on IG. What up, man? What's up, Raza Fu? What's up, Custero? Empire, David, Veronica, always showing love, always coming through. You know I appreciate you, Veronica. I hope you and your significant other are both well. I hope everything's on the up and up. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate it. You already know. Custero, Corey Ferguson, Empire, David, Indica Delusion, Shannon. How you doing, Shannon? Shannon is becoming to be one of the a loyal viewer. See her always in the comments, always in the lives. Gonna do something for you, Shannon. What's up, Everlasting Base? Sean 223, Joe Zapata, Manny Lara, Eddie Aguilar, Mad Max, El Farmero, 500. What's up? What? Salabo 831, M Star Media. Holas. Where's your other half is right there. Okay. What up, Mad Max? Papa, motherfucker, S1. What's up, boy? You know there ain't a gangster party without S1, man. Big Machete, what's up, Machete? QOB, did you get a chance to read your email? And I'm not gonna lie to you, homeboy. Email or IG? What's up, Sess? We're gonna take care of that right now, live, homeboy. When'd you send it, Machete? What's up, Sess? The Mac named Chris. GC. I went to the city yesterday and checked it out after a few years. I can't believe how 24th looked. Yeah, man. I'm already knowing it looks nothing like it used to. That used to be the spot, man. I used to look forward to going to my hood, man, when it was what it was, man. When the homies were out there on 24th, you can go down to 24th and Cap. There'd be homeboys on that bench right there, homeboys drinking in that parking lot. Be like 2, 3 homies that had their rides in that parking lot with the windows rolled down, bumping their stuff. That was the spot, man. Now, it's a ghost town. Saludos. Staying off YouTube yada. Respect from what's on. Oh yeah, man. That's man. Watson 831. Yeah, that shit didn't got beyond pathetic, man. I was gonna do it. I was gonna run another little whatever you want to call it. I haven't even named that series yet. So yesterday I did a little lightweight spill on how prison is evolving with social media. Just something I thought was interesting, how they're asking for your login information when you're it's part of the NA application. It's part of the questionnaire. Today I was gonna run something on on YouTube, something along the lines of accountability for the creators, man. You know, there's those, and it's like, don't nobody need to school you down on this stuff, man. It's just half of this stuff is common sense. Just certain people choose not to use their brain, or that shit's so fried that I don't know what the problem is, man. But yeah, YouTube accountability, man. You know, sometimes you gotta bring the horse to the water and make them drink that shit. Real talk. Sometimes you gotta show people, man. Otherwise they won't believe. They won't believe you. They won't believe it. You got those that stay in their lane and those that say they're staying in their lane, but are they really? No. You got those that say they don't like conflict or drama, but they're always fucking in the middle of it. How the fuck does that happen? Self-inflicted, man. Self-inflicted. I'm late. Aaron, I just jumped on about 10 minutes ago. You're good. I just barely opened up like 10 minutes ago. What's up, big figures? Fried like a turkey. Yeah, man, straight up. Marty McFly, Rascal Reacts, should have used that lightweight viral shirt. I did about the NAQ. I think when I was thinking about it, Rascal, I think you're the one that put that short out about the questionnaire now consisting of your login information for social media sites. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. What do you guys think about that? I told you guys to give me some feedback. A lot of you did, but for real, what's your take on that, man? Is you know you sign up to be a part of these movements, these organizations, and you know that you're going to be obligated to follow certain rules, procedures, protocols, policies, all that good stuff. But at what point does it become to be like too much, man? The everything, these movements are always evolving. They're always evolving, man. That's the thing. A lot of cats just, I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for that. Well, you know, it's always evolving, man, changing. So it might not be what it was when you first signed up, man. But you guys think it's too much? Is it a little bit too intrusive, or is that what you get for signing up? I don't think I think it has it's a trust issue. That's what it is, man. It's a trust issue, straight up. What you think, Rascal? And then who's gonna really forfeit that information if they know that they've been communicating with some undesirable people, that people that they know could get them in trouble? Why are they gonna relinquish that information? Why would you do that? Yeah, not doing that. That's way too much. But they're doing it in the feds as well. But are they doing? I haven't heard it in the feds. I haven't heard. This is on the state level. What about, like I said in there as well? What about reading your mail? You get a letter from your daughter or your wife or your mom. You know, you guys are talking about something that's near and dear to you. What do you think about sending it down to the tier security so he can scope it out, read it, and make sure that it's legit? Man, there's a couple problems with that. One, you got to send the envelope and the letter and the identifying information of who you're communicating with. There's trust issues on both sides because I ain't sending my address to nobody. You know, I've had issues in the past where you got some scandalous homeboys, man, straight up scandalous. Don't show your pictures to nobody, man. If you go to prison, keep your pictures of your girl, your wife to yourself. You got vultures in there, man. They see a picture, she appeals to them. Oh, it's on and popping, boy. They're gonna try to get that address, gonna gorilla mac you, dirty mac you. Next thing you know, he gets transferred somewhere, and he was like, "Oh man, you know, oh boy, man, he ain't treating you right, man. He's a piece of shit." You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with what he's doing. Some cold cats, man. What's up? What it do, Big Lou? Smokey the Local Bear, J Boy, Billy McCoy. Hey, bro, they might as well check your social security. Straight up. Hey, I don't know how true it is, but I don't remember where I heard it from. I want to say it was one of the COs that I had interviewed on the channel. One of them had mentioned something to the effect of they were stripping them out, bro. That's just crazy, man. I tend not to believe that because that's just doing too much. The homies they're doing that, man. That's just crazy. What's up, Lucky Loco? Chat tripping on my end. It stops loading. I have to go in and out. The chat, it's that Bootsy 4K you got, man. What's up, Brenda Love? Henry Mario. Man, I gotta get on there. What's up, Chemo's Flicks? Jack of all trades. Switch to all comments. Who you talking to? Me or you talking to him? Josh. What's up, JB? Pancho Zapata, Simon Chavez. Those damn cholos are getting too much tech. Damn cholos are turning into nerds, man. Hey, man, nerds. It's not a bad thing. YouTube is glitching. Oh, we don't like that word, glitching, man. That's a bad word. Somebody's laughing right now. Inside joke, man. You guys will never understand. Slow feet don't eat. Believe that. A box sounds like the O has turned into a cult. That's pretty damn close, Billy. It's pretty close, man. And I'm not hating on the O. I'm just, if that's what's going on, man, that's just crazy, man. Everyone go sub the Rascal's new channel. He dropped a banger. How much he pay you to do that, man, right now? El Farmero, good looking out, Farmero. Henry Jimenez Murillo, good looking out, Farmero. What's up, Box? Just joined first live chat. I appreciate you, my brother, man. Hopefully, I can keep you tapped in. I like new subs over here, man. This is a positive platform. We grown folks, man. We don't get into that drama. All that YouTube drama, man. If you want to take a reprieve from all that, Come over here, man. We don't get into all that. Hey, Box, you think Chuko, but the line in the, you think Chuko will, you mean hit the line? Do I think he'll hit the line in the feds? No. Mm-mm. I think he knows he's got something waiting for him. I think he knows he's got something waiting for him, man. This he's not gonna have a well, he is gonna have a welcoming party. It's just not gonna go down like he thinks. Well, he probably does. He probably knows. He knows, man. Boxer, do you think this whole goof troop drama is good to finally get everyone in check and reset the game off? Hell yeah. Juan, most definitely. I don't like the drama. You know what I mean? I don't like seeing it pops up in my feed, and it's just it's pretty pathetic, man. You know, but it's long overdue. You know, some people that, you know, and this is a blanket statement. This ain't to anybody in particular, because it does apply to quite a few. Some people don't know how to keep it real. They just can't keep it real, man. So, you know, sometimes you need other people to kind of give you a little reminder, man, that you know what I'm saying? You guys understand what I'm saying. It becomes annoying after a while, you know, after a while, man. People it gets annoying. The arrogance and the you know the games and the playing victim. I mean, look at me. you know, yeah, is that right, man? Okay, I appreciate you relaying that to me, man. Good looking out, homeboy. Daniel Old Person, hey, homie tapped in from Montana 406. Look at me, little puppet. Says straight up. Can I get a birthday shout out? D Snuts, man. Happy birthday to D Snuts, man. Happy birthday. You want me to sing that? Happy birthday, my boy. Gino Reyes. What's up, Gino? Nobody messing with boxers. Fraylin. What's up, Fraylin? Jesse Nunez. Shout out to Compton, man. The fucking Comp Zone. Comp Zone. What's up, what's up, Brenda Love? Igualmente. Happy birthday. It's your birthday, Machete? Are you bullshit? You want me to say happy birthday, these nuts? Well, happy birthday to them nuts too, man. Shout out to my little JoJo, graduated kindergarten today. Andres Juarez, man, that's right, man. Hell yeah, kindergarten. Shout out to where'd you go, man? Shout out to little JoJo. JoJo, man, congrats, man, for graduating kindergarten today. I know you know moms and pops, moms and dad are very proud of you. You go, boy. Box, he always says it's his birthday. Yeah, I should have knew that. That's machete. Box, I have a new pair of work boots that I can donate to a raffle size 10. Hey, people need work boots too. It's appreciated. I'll raffle them off. Shark Tank, hey, Box. Shark Tank, hey, what's up, Jason Roman? What's up, boy? How's Bino doing, man? We want to know how Bino's doing. Box, you still remember when you graduated? Whatever grade it was. Did I graduate? Kinda, sorta, a little bit. Junior high, somewhere around there. Victor Montoya, what's up? Henry Jimenez Murillo, Muni driver, right here, born and raised in the Michon. Box, was it on site in the streets with that? Pretty much. Pretty much. Box, give a shout out to all the hotshot crews in Canada helping out them boys up there. They earned some shit with the fires up. Shout out to all them hotshot crews out there in Canada, man, helping stump out them fires up there, man. You know who you are. Did you just ask yourself if you graduated? I did, homeboy. See, you start to do that as you get older. You not only talk to yourself, but you also answer your own questions, man. Sometimes I have to do that in order to remember something. S1, you gonna understand. You're not too far behind. Dirty Weather 916, what's up, boy? 60 Days in season 8. Watch that stuff, boy. He's good. We love him. Got insurance for him. That's right. That's right. Is he tearing up the house? Jason. Sure, but he just passed away recently. Dirty Weather 916 is it's gonna premiere Thursday. On A&E. EBK Collective. I send mines right back at you, homeboy. Saludos from Asusa. I know. Veronica. Thank you, Veronica. You already know. Much love and respect. I appreciate you, Veronica. You and your other half. Seriously. Someday, not too it's not gonna be too far away. Gilberto Salas, boxer, why are you co-signing? Why are you Did you hear me co-sign? What did I co-sign, bro? I know I'm getting old, but remind me because I forgot already. That's what I didn't do. Boxer ain't co-signing shit. Box, when it came to speaking now, Sureños also spoke it. Any difference between how Norteños spoke it? Well, there's different dialects. Billy McCoy, there's different dialects. So there's like the classic dialect, and there's it was similar. It was very similar. Come on, man, Gilberto, don't know you, homie, and with all due respect, you ain't even gonna have me mentioned in that same conversation because I don't know nothing about that paperwork. I don't care about it. Uh, nah, it's not gonna happen, man. Boxer don't know nothing about it, and that's how it's gonna stay. I don't get involved in that the frivolous bullshit. You just created the channel, Gilbert Geek Rocks. Yeah, I already see what he's trying to do, man. These trolls, man, are something else, boy. Tech, believe none of what you hear, only half of what you see. That's true, man. Even though you see it, you still can only believe half of what you see. Machete hit him by the stairs, man. Damn, fuck that fool up. Hit a one if you think Rascal needs to react and dissect the real paper. He's a fool, boy. Victoria Mejia, boxing. What's up? New to this channel. Just wonder, did you break the G? Break the G. You got me, man. Help me out. Help me out, Victor, Victoria. Did I ever see Rich Ramirez in prison? Yes, I did, Victor Montoya. I most definitely did. I was I was on the so I want to say that was around. I was with them in the adjustment center in San Quentin back in. Damn, I want to say early. No. Mid to late 90s, somewhere around there. I don't know. 96, 97, 98, somewhere in there. He was housed in the adjustment center. And when you get convicted of the death penalty, part of the process is all condemned inmates go to the adjustment center. They have to go through there. It's part of the program. They go over there, and the adjustment center to death row is like their shoe program, but they go over there and they stay over there for 90 days so that they can classify them. So he stayed over there for 90 days like everybody else, and they actually put him on the integrated yard. They didn't PC him up at first, and I seen that as a prime opportunity. I was trying. We didn't have no people over there. There was no Norteños on the integrated yard. They were either on our yard or they were on no other yard. Otherwise, he would have been hit. Now, I had a real good rapport with the BGF member that was there on death row, and I pleaded with him, please, man, hit hit that piece of shit, man. I wanted him hit so bad. And, you know, he promised me, he told me, I'll make sure he gets got, bro. I promise you, B, you know. But right now, it's like, I just don't want to ask none of my people. I don't want to put that on nobody right now because he was too hot at that time. He was still new to San Quentin, to death row, and he had like 1,000, you know, inside edition 2020, all kind of, you know, news, people coming up to see him, and gangland and all, you know what I mean? No, I'm not gangland. He was not a gang member, but you know what I mean? He had all kind of shows like that, crime shows, and news reporters coming up to see him. So he's like, man, if I have somebody hit this dude, they'll be on the morning news. So I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, that dude, man, he's overrated. We were having the integrated yard at that time was rocking though. It was rocking, man. Every time they went out there, something was cracking because there was a lot of death row was getting off in East Block, the Woods, and the Crips, the Africanos, the Bay Area Africanos. So it spilled over to the Adjustment Center. They all hit the integrated yard, and it was kicking off over there, man. So I remember hearing him the first time. He was like, after they shot twice, I looked over at him and he said, man, did you hear? I mean, did you see that guy? Damn, dude, he moved like a jaguar. Fucking dude, man. He had a lot of people coming up to visit him, though, man. There was a lot of women that, you know, they were groupies, man. They like that type of stuff, man. But eventually, they ended up putting him on they ended up putting him on a PC yard over there with his best buddy before he died, Richard Allen Davis. Night Stalker died. Richard Allen Davis, his punk ass is still over there. And you got some more trolls, Mikey. The second book is coming, man. 1,000 dips a day. Shit. It's too crazy for me, man. Yo, Box. George Soto from Salas was the one who got killed in his Impala. Ooh, did he really? I almost got that dude. I did a war story on that. George Soto Gato. I was with him up in uh, C11 for a while before he locked it up. Box, let me do some writing for you. You want to do some writing for me? What kind of writing you want to do? I've noticed that in all videos with COs in them days, all have or imitate the homies with the bald heads, brochas, and seems like they imitate the stilo. Yeah, true that. What's up, Maquinalisto? Close your gang sooner of the story. Sooner of the stories I sent you. Some of the stories that you sent me. San Marcos, I see it. Luisito Diaz, sub boxer. I've been watching your videos past days. Any new war stories coming up? Um, If not tomorrow, the next day. I was gonna cut some tonight, but it could still happen. We'll see. If not tomorrow, though, the following day for sure. I got a profile coming up too. I know it's been forever, man, but box was it on site with any metal on the streets? Yeah, yes it was. Box, you ever met solid people from Hanford? Yeah, what's his name? Silver, Silver. What's his name? Chino. Those are. I know I met some other homies from over there, but I forgot their names over the years. But B, do you remember Curtis? He lived across the street from Chevy. He had the white Rivera. That brother would smoke a dust joint and ride his motorcycle. Curtis. Yeah. He lived across the street from Chewy. Yeah, I remember who you're talking about. Well, what's up with him? Jason, David Torres, what's up? Did Lencho outrank you when you were being investigated for the cut? No. No, he didn't. But the rank, it didn't, rank really didn't, it didn't matter at that point. Um, you know, Lencho wasn't, he was instrumental in you know, as far as communicating with leadership in Pelican Bay, mainly Chuco. But Lencho really himself, he didn't have nothing to do with my situation other than just sending some bogus filters up there. SFC, John, what's the word, my brother? Oh, same old. Louis Lowe isn't from 24th Street. Let him know. Yeah, but as at that point, my wings was clipped, bro. Was anyone San Quentin when blood in, blood out was shot? Was there anyone that I knew? There was quite a few people. I remember being there when that film was shot, but I was already validated. In I was either in C section or East Block when that happened, or the Adjustment Center. But I remember hearing that they were over there shooting. Boxer, were you in San Quentin when Gold Toes did the concert? I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. I remember when he did, but yeah, I'm not sure. What's up, Martin 9400? Damn, I ain't seen you in forever, bro. What it is? Box, did you ever hear of any Cat Ones being promoted to a Cat 2 without ever getting their hands dirty? Martin 9400. I touched on this a while back, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, the cat being promoted to a category 2, I think was, as far as the category system goes, I think everything was wrong with that process, because any cat 3 or any high ranking C could basically bump you up to a cat 2. It was the same issues that we had with the category system for the NR. When the NR first came out and there was a category system, there was the same way. You had a Cat 1, a Cat 2, and a Cat 3. But there was so many people getting promoted and so many people saying they got promoted. There was really no checks and balances as far as how to really verify this stuff. People were always in transit. How the hell were you going to really, cross-reference this stuff on so many different people, man? It just got to the point where, like, damn, who's everybody's Cat 3. At least that's what they were saying. So there was a lot of misrepresentation. There was a lot of people that were saying that, that they had been bumped up when they weren't. There was other people that just straight out lied, man. But that's the same problem with, I think, the Cat 2, the Category 2 within the NF, within that system, because again, it gets hard to, after a while. The NF honestly is a lot more, as organized when it comes to keeping, track of that stuff. So it'll catch up to you. If somebody's misrepresenting their status as a Cat 2 and they're not a Cat 2, that ass is going to end up it's going to catch up with you. You're only going to get away with that for so long. And people do check. But I still think it's, in order to become a Cat 3, it has to be voted. You have to be voted in. So everybody knows about it. You know what I mean? It's a little, a Cat 2, you don't have to. You don't have to go through the voting process. It's just any Cat 3 C can bump somebody up. And it happens all the time. So you got a lot of, I would imagine you got a lot of C's over time that misrepresent their status and say that they're Cat 2s when they really weren't. And who's gonna really, verify it? They might say, hey, I was a Cat 2, I got bumped up. Big Rock from Salinas bumped me up. Well, how do we find that out? How do we verify that? Well, Big Rock is not part of the team no more. So, a lot of stuff like that, bro. But that's a good question, Martin 9400. Because that Cat system, it's a lot of misrepresentation. And yeah, man, there's dudes that get pulled, that get bumped up to that position, like you said, without really putting in work, because you got a lot of dudes up there, a lot of C's up there that are looking for candidates to, appoint as their RCs on the streets. You'll go into a pod and there might be a Cat 3 up there that might have like Santa Rosa, or he might have Sacramento, and he's looking to start a regiment out there. So here comes a young C. He just barely got pulled. He got 4 months left on before he paroles. This dude more than likely is gonna get bumped up to a Cat 2 position, because it's not mandatory that a Cat 2, you have to be a Cat 2 in order to be a RC, but it's preferred that you have if you're gonna appoint a RC, is preferably it'd be a Cat 2. So a lot of times they're just bumping these guys up just so that they can appoint them as an RC out there on the streets. You know what I mean? Makes sense to you? I seen a lot of guys up there that, really all you really have to do in order to get bumped up to a Category 2 is know the Constitution in and out. Know it in its correct interpretation. You have to be able to educate the younger C's, the Cat 1s, on the Constitution. You have to be able to become a maestro for those guys. You also have to, demonstrate some level of, leadership abilities. So that's the requirements. That's pretty much it, man. You ain't got to take nobody's head off or nothing like that. It's crazy, man, especially nowadays. no disrespect, but do you think it's harder to become an MA member as opposed to an NF member? No, no, I don't, David. And you got to understand too. Um, as far as the MA, I can only obviously I've never been part of the Mexican mafia, so I can only go by what I see, what I know, what I've heard, what I've gathered, and they got a lot of same issues that the NF has as far as recruiting people that are really, really cut out. They've, from what I've heard, they've loosened up a lot on their recruiting requirements. It's not like the NF the same way. At one point in time, man, it was a rigorous process. You had to really jump through all kind of loops. It had to, it got filtered out to all the seas up in the bay, and it was a process because they didn't just want anybody to be a part of the organization. They weren't looking for numbers. It wasn't like we were just like, let's recruit as many C's as we can so that we can get the numbers. It was more about let's make sure we pull the right individuals. It's always been more about quality than quantity with the NF. Do you think SNY will dominate the CDC yard soon? We'll go will go become new PC, or will GP become? Man, that's a good question, man. Because I mean, don't get it wrong, man. I mean, regardless of circumstances, regardless of what it is, I'm not an advocate for PCs, man. And when I answer these questions, I try to do it from an unbiased point of view. But regardless of if I was active or not active, everybody knows there's a lot of PCs out there. It's crazy. They're deep. It's nothing like it was when I first came to prison. There was one or two here or there. There wasn't that many. You got whole blocks. It's a booming population. Every day you got guys locking it up. And I know a lot of people they have this mentality or this sense about guys that have fallen off like they're a bunch of pussies, man, or they're just a bunch of nobody ass, they're cowards. Man, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, man, because whether you're active or not active doesn't change who you are as an individual. You're still capable of doing what you do. People might have an opinion about you as far as your beliefs and all that stuff, but he can slice you up just as much as he can slice you up when he's not active or as he was at when he was active. So and you see what's going on a lot of these the SNY yards, a lot of these gangs, they're game. They look at actives as a mortal enemy, and they're game to get into conflict with them, man. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. CDC plays a big role in it. How they continue. I heard that they stopped merging these yards together. I heard they stopped. A judge stepped in and said, "You know what? This is bullshit, man. What you guys are doing in CDCR. What you guys are doing is you're setting people up to be killed." And as a female judge, I think she stepped in and stopped it. What's going to happen, I don't know. But if it continues to happen, it's all about how they choose to merge those yards, because CDC, they play a big role in it. When they were merging the yards when it first started, they were playing games, man. Instead of making it even, or giving everybody a fair chance, they were getting involved by taking 5 non-active guys and throwing them out on the yard with a bunch of active cats, and they just get eaten up, man. And they do the same thing with active cats, throw them on an SMY yard, and they go out there and they're gonna get eaten up the same way. So I think it depends on a lot of that kind of stuff, how they do it, how they merge the yards. Everyone has a choice. No one to blame. That's very true. You blame people who lock it up? No. No. I don't I mean, I don't have no I just I could never walk off a tear like that myself. I could never, like, you're gonna have to kill me, you're gonna have to take my head off, you're gonna have to hit me. I'm not just gonna check out like that. Do I look at other people that do differently? It's not my business. It's everybody does what they do for their own reasons. You know, I think it's kind of funny though, man, just walking off a yard. You know, I can understand that this how some of them are discouraged and some of the things that are going on out there, but to just lock it up like that when they did them dirty and had no other choice to survive. Yeah, no, I get it, bro. 818 creations, straight up. Self-preservation, man. There's a lot of foul stuff going on out there. So, can you really blame somebody? No. East Bay, NorCal. If someone goes inactive, that doesn't mean all that warfare tactics went away. No, it don't. Can't take the a gang member. Can't take the gang out of a gang member. Hey, but back to what I was talking about earlier, as far as like social media and how social media is how prisons are evolving with social media. What do you guys think about? What do you think about active gang members, right? That because for those of you that are just now tapping in, I ran an episode yesterday on how prison is evolving with social media. And basically what it is so when you go to prison now, part of the Northaniel NA process, the new arrival process, when they send you a questionnaire, it used to be your vitals, just your name, your birthday, your AKA, your hood, your CDC number, all CDC numbers, your history, what you were arrested for, your crimes, your status, so on and so forth, all your vitals, so that they can identify you. Now, though, as part of that process, they've incorporated or have implemented something else where they're asking that you forfeit any and all login information for all your social media profiles: YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, whatever, all of them. So they're asking because part of the process now, and they're evolving with the times, is when they get that information, guess what he does with that information? He's gonna send it down to the homie, or he got it in his cell. He got a smartphone, so now he's gonna go on YouTube. He's gonna type in that information, the login information, and he's gonna look at his his basically who he watches, who he communicates with. If he has a channel, what kind of content does he put out? All that kind of stuff. So somebody gets caught doing that. What do you guys think about that? What the fuck am I talking about? You don't understand that? 818 Creations, or are you talking to somebody else, man? If you're talking to me, what I'm talking about is when you go to prison now, they're requesting all your login information for all your social media platforms. It's a new requirement as part of the new arrival process. That's how they filter you through and run you through the B&L as part of the clearing process. So they do that because I believe it all involves trust issues. They don't trust nobody no more. So they're going on these sites now and they're looking at their habits, their social media interests. What are they watching? Who are they watching? Who are they communicating with? All that good stuff. But what do you think? What do they do? Or do you think if somebody's active and they go on YouTube or any one of these other Instagram or TikTok and they go on a channel that is being ran by somebody that has defected, does that constitute removing this dude? Does that constitute a form of treason? Or how they look at it is you're fraternizing with a degenerate, straight up. So what do you guys think? Should that be grounds to remove somebody? Or what do they do when they find out, okay, this guy, he was stupid enough to give up his login information, and damn, look at who he's communicating with on Kick. Oh shit, they're sending pictures back and forth. Not only is he watching this individual, but he's actually communicated directly. Look at the chats. I don't know, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. If they're going that far, that's and I know a lot of cats that are active, they're gonna put it out there. They're gonna say, don't watch this, don't watch that, because they're supposed to. That's what they're supposed to say. But they're watching it too. You know what I mean? You can best believe that. Because they're talking about things that you can't talk about. Nobody that's active can come on YouTube and talk about prison politics. You can't do it. Any way, shape, or form. It's a no-no. When I was out there doing my thing, I would never even think about creating a YouTube channel. I wouldn't even put myself in that situation, because if you're running the channel and you're talking about certain things, I think over time, people get complacent and they might say something or talk about something, and now they're walking that line, and now it's all bad. What are you doing? Let me see. S1. Boxer, I think one good thing about social media, you can kick up or pay dues through Cash App, Venmo, etc. Meaning no one can say you're not contributing, etc., because you have proof. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have your receipts if that's a purpose of yours to document that stuff. eBay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, that's one side of it right there. Most definitely S1, because you create a paper trail. But on the flip side of that, though, I know their politics are different. they're ran differently. Some people are just zero tolerance. Other people they're a little bit more open. As far as who people are communicating with, they give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I know that the Norteños or the NF, it has one of the most strictest programs um, out there. They run a tight ship, man, and there's not a you don't got a whole lot of latitude. Christian Hernandez, hello everyone. Appreciate the kind words. I hope everybody is well, and I'm glad to be here with y'all, enjoying Boxer's company and his wisdom, knowledge. I appreciate you, Christian, man. Thank you for tapping in, bro. Brooklyn raised me, Big Lou. Watch that documentary. It's off the hook. Why am I way back here in these comments? Oh, okay. I figured somebody said something. It's a trip. How something like me typing in caps bothers someone. I've always typed this way and write this. Who did you bother, man? Who did you bother? What it do, Lou? Caps. I think some people think that when somebody writes in caps, they're yelling. Thirsty, thirsty. The live is popping today. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Victor Mora? P, too many YouTube gangsters and camaradas looking for attention. Straight up. Yeah, man. It is what it is, P. I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's crazy, man, because YouTube it allows anybody can come on to YouTube and create a profile and run a channel. But unfortunately, some people, they don't know how to if they create a channel and they're getting a little bit of attention and they're getting some views and they're finding a rhythm, and they've never had attention before, they've never had that kind of attention before. They don't know how to act. They get intoxicated with it and just go buck wild and think they're fucking celebrities now, and they're fucking politicians and all the crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's YouTube's crazy. It's a sickness, man. Cats definitely have the fever. Hey, shout out to Southern Oregon, man. I send mine right back at you guys out there, man. Anybody heard of John Disney again? Yeah, of course. Isn't that the guy that owns Disneyland? 100 short on likes. Oh man, I'm used to that, Raymond. Yeah, but the other thing, I was gonna drop a video on this earlier, like I did yesterday, a video similar to the social media thing that I put out. The other thing is when I think that when somebody creates a YouTube channel and they start putting out content, it seems like not everybody knows this, or at least they act like they don't know this, but you're accountable for what you put out. You know what I mean? There's a level of expectation that you're gonna there's certain things that you're gonna comply with. There's certain things that you don't do. It's not mandatory. You can do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, you want to be a dirtbag and do that. Can't nobody stop you at the end of the day. But people would expect, that certain people wouldn't do certain things, man. You know, those that are those that were once involved with prison politics, I'm gonna say this in the best way that I can, who were once involved with prison politics and are no longer involved with prison politics, they have an obligation, man, a moral obligation to let people know that they're not fucking active no more. I think it's very disrespectful. And it just goes to show when somebody lets somebody come on their channel and they don't tell this individual, hey, homie, whether you do it online or in the cuts, behind closed doors, on the phone or whatever, hey, you know what? I'm giving you this respect, bro. I want to do this interview, but with all due respect, I'm not active no more, man. I'm just letting you know because I don't want to blindside you with nothing. It's a respect thing. But fucking people don't do that. They don't do that, and they play with the game, and they think it's funny. They think it's funny, man. That kind of stuff right there, it turns me all the way down, man. I would never just jump on somebody's channel because I don't want somebody else to catch flack for things that I've done. You put other people in bad situations. They didn't make choices. I made my own choices. It's like other people made their choices. So, that's something that I've seen happen a lot, man. And yeah, I don't even know what to say about it. There's no accountability, There's no accountability, man. And I mean, I've thought about this a lot, I try to stay out of stuff, man. I don't do reactions, and I try to stop from passing judgment on the next man. Who the fuck am I to give my opinion about a reaction about this dude? You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I don't understand why other people do it. But at the end of the day, YouTube is for entertainment. It's for entertainment, right? And that's understood. But when you're putting all these stories out there and you're talking about different things and you're leading people to believe that this is the way that you were really living your life, and now you've connected a purpose with your channel. I'm doing this for the kids or whatever. I'm doing this for the betterment of the people, or I'm doing this for whatever. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you really? No, that's what that's what people don't like. A lot of these convicts don't conduct themselves like men on YouTube who have channels, but talk like they're all hardcore penteros. Yeah, yeah. Straight up, P. I get embarrassed sometimes when I see certain different things that are happening from other people are doing. Like, fuck, this dude was part of my team right here. Or like, it's embarrassing, man. People have some cats, man. They have this perception about themselves. They put themselves way up on this pedestal, man, and talk like they've been around, and they say that they're doing this and they say that they're doing that, but are they really? Nah, they're not, man. You're gonna get what you put out, man. You're gonna get what you put out. That's really about all I'm gonna say on that. Man, that's more than I usually would say, but you know, that's where all the drama's coming from, man. What's your opinion on trolls posting pictures of the wrong people trying to cross up the wrong individuals because they think they know who someone is and getting innocent people in the crossfire? I think it's all foul, man. It's all foul. These are people that these ain't no gangsters, man. You know what I mean? They're people that they're playing with the game. And what it is it's not necessarily them that is the threat. It's other people that might be watching. But these individuals that are doing this, these are some grown ass men. You know what I mean? And they're not thinking about, again, accountability, how it affects somebody else, how it's affecting the next man. You know, all the stuff that goes on, it's crazy. You know, yeah, I don't associate with people like that myself, Farmetto. You know, that's why I've kind of backed up and do my own thing, man. You know, I don't want to be associated with it. I don't want it around me. You know what I mean? Especially those people that, you know, you got people that are transparent and they put their stuff out there, and it is what it is. You either fuck with me or you don't. You like me or you don't. But this is the real. This is what it is right here, man. I'm not gonna lie to you and try to, you know, make myself look like I'm this big, you know, big time leader, gangster that ran 50 yards, and but everybody's not doing that. Everybody's not doing that, man. You got some individuals that they lie, man. You know, I walked away on my own terms because they're worried too much about what people think about them. If they knew the real, they think that they would lose their views or they would lose their numbers, you know. But yeah, man. What's up, JoJo? Did they end up try to break up? No, man. Algae. I know what you're talking about. That's all some bullshit right there, man. You know, people shouldn't speak on stuff they don't know. They don't know the details about. We're not talking about real hoods, real neighborhoods, man. You don't know things about certain things, incidents that happen with certain neighborhoods or people, their status. You don't know the details. Shouldn't even touch on it, man. On another topic, you think them Giants gonna make it to the playoffs this year? Hell yeah. Yeah, straight up, Rascal. You know, keep it real for once in your life, man. Just one time. Keep it real the whole time. Oh man, comical boy. Mikey Updog. How alive is the? It's alive out there. It is, man, but it's not. It's not a Salinas. It's not a San Jose, and I ain't knocking my own hood. That's my city. I love the city, man. But the homies are out there, and the love is there, man. But it's not a San Jose. It's not a Salinas. They're it's not on that level out there. There's a different mentality. Oh, you crazy. Uh-uh. I can't say I have. Giants up 9-4 versus Rockies right now. Would have sucked to be from. Yeah, straight up. Mm-hmm. People don't sometimes you got people, they just don't think before they talk. Their mouth moves before their brain processes information. Straight up, man. And then they think about it and realize what they did and be like, oh fuck, man, my bad. What's your go-to Mexican spot in Frisco? It's been that spot right there on 24th. I can't remember the name of it right now, man, but it's been there forever. I try to remember the name. Rascal, what's the name of that taqueria right there on 24th and Mission? On the same side as when you cross the street going towards 23rd Street. There's a little taqueria right there. I've tried to explain to various YouTubers why you get more respect and less hate than certain others. And it really comes down to how a person knows themselves, not how others know them. Exactly, man. It's got nothing to do with no damn views or no damn views or no subs. It's how motherfuckers handle that as well. You know what I mean? It's how you handle that attention. Some people can would be able to deal with it, and it wouldn't be nothing. They wouldn't be like, look at me. You know what I mean? El Fajorito, Farolito, El Faro. In July, there's a car show at the Cow Palace. You'll see a lot of homies there. Yes, sir. Dan Wutsky, what's up, Dan? Platinum Cookies, the taqueria on Mission, the best. Sent big box, your boy Santa Rosa, native Texas living. Week 1. Hey, right back at you, Jose Gambino, Timo DeVille. It was El Faro's, but I think it changed again. Nah, on 24th and Mission, I remember El Faro's used to be down there on Folsom, bro. They had an El Faro's down there by like 20th and Folsom, somewhere around there. Remember that cat's Jerry's tattoo shop? It was somewhere right there. Box, you still dropping that workout? Yes, I am. I'm just trying to get some last minute things figured out with that Robert Castillo, because once I start, I'm not gonna stop. It's funny that you mentioned that because I was working on something today as far as getting that going. I want to get that up and going, man. I'm hoping some of you will get it with me as well. You guys, Machete, you working out? Have you been working out? How much you throwing up on that bench, boy? Show you guys how to throw up 3 wheels, man. Show you how it's done. 345s. You hit 3 wheels. Machete Niner Empire. What up, box? Is Joe. What's up, Joe? Man, don't hate S1. Don't hate, man. Just don't hate, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You would never get up under no 3 wheels, boy. I ain't mad at you, man. Hey, it's good to see you again, Joe. I hope you're well, man. Burpees all day and pull-ups, chin-ups. Yeah. Them burpees, man. I hear you. Repped. 280 pounds, 4 sets, 12. Put that on. Let me see. Let me see a tape, man. I'm gonna record mine. I believe you. I want to see it though. The last cat that told me what he was hitting, that cat couldn't throw up 2 wheels, man. Come on, man. Doja 831. There's a fire spot in the sunset called Underdogs. Not authentic Mexican food whatsoever. Straight gringo. But I ain't gonna lie, it still hits. Make sure you don't miss a day, big dog. I'm on you. And I've been trying not to. Real talk. It's hard to go out there every day, man. Sometimes you just want to chill. Don't skip leg day. Hell no. Mad Max, you know what I do? What I was doing on legs is so taking like a 45 pound plate or even a 35 pound and just standing there. And I like the plates that have the handles on them, you know, that you can grab them. So you can work out with those in different ways. But just taking them, starting above your head, coming down, boom, throw a squat in, up, down, boom, and just do those. Boy, they'll burn your legs up. That's all you got to do right there, man, to get your blood going. I can bench. My own weight, 155. How did you work out when you didn't have weights? Well, when I was locked up, what I used to do is I used to use my legal work. Or if I had a plastic bag, I would use water. I'd fill the bag up with water, tie it up, put a t-shirt around it, make some custom handles, and there you go. You gotta improvise, man. If you're really into weights, I've always been a weightlifter. I've always been into working out. You're in those cells, you're gonna find a way. You'll improvise. I did all kind of crazy stuff, man. When I was up in Pelican Bay, I even tried to make a cable weight one time where I used some of my sheets and I rolled up paper so that the sheet would just slide over, like when you're doing the back arms using the cable weight. Same way, but it was too much. It's too much, man. Wake up, have to put it all together, take it all down. Up there, you just want to get your workout, get the hell out the way, man. M Star, you like deadlifts too? Oh shit, Renee Q in the house. Man, I need to start working out again. Building models has been taking all my time recently. Yeah, Tech, you got to get your money, man. What's good, carnal? I send mine. Hey, homie, I send mine right back at you, boy. Yeah, but I'm gonna make a little video. Make a little video, man. Anybody here that's hitting over three plates, man. Make a little video, man, and let me check that out one time, man. If you're hitting 3 plates, you're doing good. Cutthroat reckless. I hear you, boy. I hear you about cinemas from Gilas. I was already warned not to watch your videos. I bet you were, man. I told him I'm on my own, man, and knowing where'd you go? And no one tells me what to watch. I hear you, brother. Hey, yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. I, yeah, it's understandable. I can't be mad about that. I understand that belief system, having lived it for so many years. Uh, how could I possibly be mad about that? Uh, when you're still doing your thing, you're supposed to look at it as that's not somebody that's preaching the gospel for us no more. It's got to be spewing poison, man. So I understand it. I can eat 3 plates. I hear you. No. Yeah, but I hear you, MM Raider 81. Anyway, anywho, so yeah, there's a lot going on YouTube right now, man. Hopefully, people are learning, people are paying attention. No, for real. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. Straight up, that one there. Hey, Box, I went to Frisco and parked the rental for 5 minutes. The motherfucker broke my windows and took all my tools. Mission District. That was me, homeboy. When was that? Oh man, it was a rental car too. My bad, homeboy. Yeah, no, that's all. Hey, they're quick over there in the city, man. That's all it takes. You can't over there. If you think you can pull up to a gas station, leave the keys in, and just run in and grab some cigarettes, fool, you're gonna learn the hard way. Really, homeboy, you think the homies put restrictions on your channel? I think, honestly, familiar. I think the homies that I was really close with, like Bubba, a lot of the homies from Salas that I function with, that I really ran with out there, I don't think that they would go that far. Uh, I'm not saying that they're in agreement at all, but I just don't think that they would speak against me like that. I think other people that don't know, that might be trying to be somebody, And they're not necessarily doing nothing that they're not supposed to be doing. I understand it, but yeah, I catch a lot of the flack from what other people do. That's why I get so pissed off, man. You know what I mean? That's why I get pissed off, and people don't understand that. Uh, I'm not joined at the hip with nobody, but I do get I get coupled together in with certain people. That's there's nothing I can do about that. Boxer, shout out to your channel. I've been getting gamed up on your program. I appreciate you, Wilson Jones. But Boxer, you can make amends by giving them a $50 gift card to Ace Hardware. Okay? If you think that, that's a good way to handle it, Jerry, then that's what we're going to do. Just 50. Ace Hardware. J49. Brian Webb. What's up, Brian? Beachy trolls. Who's trolling now? Mad Max? You have to park your car with the windows down and don't have anything of value in your car. They will break your windows just to look for change. You saying to leave your windows open? Park your car with the windows down. Shoot. Tony Lopez, come on, boy. If you park your car with your windows down in the city, somebody's gonna get up. They're gonna slide up in there, whether they see something or not. I don't know. Can I get a yay yay? Where's Goyo at? Did you know Mondo, the guy that got killed? Yes, I did. I most certainly did. I was with him in Corcoran. He's basically saying, lube up before you bend over. What you think happens to What you think happens to old boy if he hits the county tonight? Nothing, because he ain't gonna go nowhere where nothing crazy can happen. Box, you ever come to Gilas back in your days when you were part of the Santa Clara Regiment? If so, do you have any stories? Yeah, man, I do. I got stories. I know Latigo from Gilroy. I know Roger from Gilroy. I know who else from Gilroy. Got to make me some lunch for tomorrow. All right, Tech, you have a good one, man. I appreciate you tapping in from Arkansas. Cats is scared to death to go live right now. They drinking on FaceTime. Yeah. Them some cold videos, man. Them two. Yeah. Ah. Crazy stuff, man. How's Gizmo? Gizmo's in the other room right now, but he's chilling, man. Gizmo's straight. I gotta get him some more. Tomorrow, I gotta get him some more Damn, these cats. You know the beef jerky. They love beef jerky. I get it from Winco. There's a certain kind that comes in big bags. Kitchens, something kitchens. But they love that stuff, man. The what is it? The You got the peppered kind, then you got somebody help me out, man. No, 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 no. It's not dog food there. It's beef jerky. What's the brown, not brown sugar. I think it is brown sugar. What's some of the flavors for beef jerky, man? I can't even think of it right. Okay, not teriyaki. They used to like teriyaki, but then I think it is brown sugar now. Nah, not the bacon strips. They got those, man. We spend about $120 every 2 weeks just on that stuff. Bacon strips, the pepperoni sticks, the the little gravy train dog bones, the what else? Bacon bits. But then they get that beef jerky, man, like 10 bags of that stuff. Not sweet and spicy. No. I think it's brown sugar. Brown sugar. Straight up Shannon, bourbon and brown sugar. Check that out, man. Look at that. Look at who just dropped by to come say hello. Gizmo. Gizmo. Say something to the YouTube people, man. Say something to the YouTube people. Know any veteranos de Gonza? Uh, Raw meat is good once a week. For this little guy right here. Boxer, I was in San Francisco recently, and no disrespect to the city, it was beautiful. But can you explain more in detail about how you guys took the city over? How we took it over? Uh, what do you mean, like my neighborhood? Are you talking about the NF or? I mean, as far as all right, Gizmo. As far as back in the 80s and 90s, the Mission District was just it was a different environment. There was a lot of homeboys out there. You're not seeing that right now. So I understand why you think it's a ghost town, man. But we were deep out there. Um, if you're talking about the NF, I've always said I've been the RC for San Francisco several times, and I have never been able to take over the whole city, get the whole city um, functioning. I've never been able to do it, and there's been nobody else that has even been close because there's a lot of homeboys that have a different mentality out there. They don't. A lot of them don't want to function. A lot of them, you try to talk to them about that prison shit, and they'll laugh at you. Be like, man, I ain't with that bullshit, man. Miss me with that. They're out there chasing their own bag. So that's something I've always had to deal with out there in the city as far as whenever I've tried to break ground or get homeboys to work out there in the regiments, unless I've done time with them, unless they're from my hood, or unless I know them personally, it was a struggle to get cats to work. Um, they're not anti-NF or nothing like that, or anti-Norte, nothing like that. But there is some stigmas, man, that a lot of people, they hear about things that are happening out there in Salinas or in prison, and they just like, I'm cool, man. I'm not setting myself up for failure. I'm not gonna do that. Why am I gonna do that? Why am I gonna go run for them when I can run for myself? It don't make sense to some people. So, you've never been able to take over the whole city, if that's what you mean like that. Even my neighborhood is the biggest neighborhood in San Francisco. SFM is the biggest hood out there in Frisco. But there's a lot of different neighborhoods out there. It's spread out, and there's just a lot of different hoods out there, man. So even on that front, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We run the city. We took it over. Hell no. SF is sort of like Watsonville, not with the politics. Yep. Straight up, Anthony. That's what it is, man. Box, you're not sure if you remember, but I got one of your $20 bills that was actually a five. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't remember. So I guess you're saying we obviously ran into each other out there. So at some point in time, 76 statesman says it probably will amaze everyone, but I live 30 miles away from the nearest gas station. Anything, so I find all this stuff just entertaining. I'm blessed. I hear you, man. 30 miles from the closest gas station. You don't have one of those big fuel containers on the side of the house. Those your 831 homies from the city always been about their own hustle. I noticed. Lived out there for 10 years, and they've always had their own stilo. Yeah. What's up, Italiano? Another one I haven't seen for a while. Italiano 559. Too much politics is our downfall. Boxers, some of this shit we see, you just can't help but to laugh at, bro. Shit's hilarious. Straight up. Like that. Who is NF Spider from Sakura? What do you mean? Who is he? Vidal? I know him. Gonna do any more phone interviews? Yeah, eventually. I'm sure eventually I'll run into somebody. When I was doing a lot of those phone calls, it that was a lot of work, man, to reach out to those cats in there. Whew, a lot of them are divas. Cats think their stock is worth way more than, but I mean, I don't know. I'll try to make something happen, man. Some of it was some good material. Not yet, Anthony Merkovich. Still, I remember when you pulled up to the place in Soho. Who was I with? Remigio? Who was I with that day? Box, can you do a video on all your tattoos and all the stories behind them? Sure, but I'm about to get a makeover. I'm about to get work done over all my stuff. I'm half 100, man. So I got to get a new paint job. I'll do a phone interview. Call me, little cricket. Oh man, people who don't make content, let alone those who aren't even in society, see 10K views on a video and think that makes you that makes you that makes you rich. Yeah, that's what it don't do. Box. Who's that Vato Angel? Who's on Lockup Raw on Pelican Bay? I'm not sure who you're talking about, but if it's my boy Angel, who I think it is, because he was on a couple episodes of Lockup, Robert Rodriguez. Um, yeah, he was somebody that I used to mess with real tough, man. I know there's an episode on he's on Lockup. He's on the first tier in Carson section, and I remember they got the camera right up on his cell, and he's an artist, man. Dude can draw, badass artist, man. And he was drawing a mural on his wall, and he was showing him like how he gets his colors and how he makes his brushes. And this fool, he just took a little because he's got kind of like his hair is a long tail. He just took a little bit off and made a paintbrush out of it and was whipping up a mural on his wall, man. I think they showed him too going into classification and they're trying to validate him. And he was like, I don't fucking know nothing. You know what I mean? You guys got me validated. I never was a part of none of that. I don't got nothing to talk about. If I did, I would, but I ain't got nothing. And he's stuck. He was. But he's a good dude, man. If it's the same one, get a face tat. Yeah. I get into a couple fist fights. I do that. Hmm. Anyway, Josh, what's up, boy? You ain't you're not gonna go live? You're not going live, Josh? Josh, hey, tap in. Where you at, man? Are you in a Are you in a position to tap in right now? Hmm. Hey, Rascal, are you in a position to tap in? If I put this link here real quick. What? Tap in real quick, man. Fifth tier Carson section, even in winter, is hot as hell. And the link's on there, boy. The link's right there. Rascal, what you doing, man? Combing your mustache. From what they say on the news, I thought the Transformers, I mean genders, were the biggest gang in San Francisco these days. Shit. Yeah, that might be true. I don't know. I can't speak for the Transformers. It might be true.
What's
What's
up? Why,
up? What's
why you
up,
keep
bro?
yelling at me?
Oh man, what was I typing in cap? Was I typing in caps?
No, you were rascal, rascal, but you're like 17 comments behind, so you couldn't see what I was answering you. I was like, what? What's up with it, man? How you
Oh
doing?
man, same old, same old.
Let's uh, let's go get face tats, Holmes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Sounds like a great idea.
Get what?
Uh,
What's
I don't know,
good?
some family member's name blasted on the forehead. You get a relative of yours, I'll get a relative of mine. Make them proud, Holmes. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Shoot.
Yeah, they'll love it.
I'll go get my star. The star I had, I just go get it
There you go.
colored back in. Get
Yeah,
the Familiano back.
man, let's do it.
Fuck it, man.
I mean, I can't keep making content in prison drama without a face tat on, so I gotta go be authentic. I mean, this,
Yeah.
that's it. But
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get active right here. Bam.
114% active.
That's it. That's it. I'm gonna get active and I'm gonna get busted right there. That's it.
Hey, what wasn't it you that put that short out where you were talking about that questionnaire?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
That
was
was
you on?
yeah. That was quite a while ago. Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Where did you hear that? Or you caught wind of that?
Yeah, it actually came out of conversation clowning around with somebody uh,
Mm-hmm.
who is incarcerated, right? And we were clowning about kind of the same stuff that you were talking about earlier, right? In terms of uh, just the strictness and the fellas and watching channels, right? And how that's received, even though you know that folks that are quote unquote active do watch channels, right?
Yeah.
And and so that kind of spiraled into that conversation kind of spiraled, and then I was like, no, fuck, I'm gonna do this short real quick, and it's funny the reaction, host, because some people got really offended, right? I had people in the comments like, oh, bro, why are you disrespecting us, this and that. And I was like, calm down, Tiger, right? Other people were upset because I mentioned San Quentin in the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because that's where I went to reception, just like you, right? Like that was our reception back in the days. And they're like, oh, that's a PC joint home, so woo, woo. I'm like,
Shit.
dude, first
San
of all,
Quentin?
yeah, San Quentin been a soft yard for for a long, long time,
The
bro.
main line though. You're talking about the
Yeah, the
main
main
line.
line, the main
Yeah.
line, but also I guess I think reception as well. Uh, that the North don't go there for that. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm gonna get. But I'm glad I got two eyebrows on because I got two channels. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um, but it's an interesting, it's an interesting conversation, man. In,
It
in
is.
terms of the social media and folks in there, and if you think about how strict, bro, it's always been strict, but
Yeah.
the threat, it the threat to, and it's just me talking as an individual, right? Of course, but it seems the threat to the mob is is the treatment of the Northerners or the manpower, right? That's the biggest threat. It's the there's no other group segment that that is posing a threat now. right? It's all that stuff. Yeah, at least in the state, right? It's all kumbaya and spreads and you know handball tournaments and shit. So it the threat is how do you keep folks in line? And with social media, with the internet, with cell phones in prison, there's a lot more communication, and wide open communication is dangerous if you're trying to keep a tight ship together. You know, you can't control now who. Remember before, bro, on a yard, somebody starts even not quite programming right, you're out of there because you can't be that bad influence,
Yeah.
right? What you gonna do now? A motherfucker could, you know, uh, you can get on FaceTime with people, you know, of various statuses or former statuses or whatever. So, uh, you know, it's the threat is real, but the oppression is real too.
Yeah, most definitely. That's crazy, man. What do you know what do you do? What do you do, man? If you find out somebody's communicating, they relinquish that information, they find out this guy's watching these channels that are
Right?
ran by people that are have defected.
Yeah.
What do they do? Is there grounds for removal? Does it constitute uh treason? That's interesting.
So obviously, I can't answer that like in a direct way, right? I don't think there's one answer that applies across the board. I think just like with most discipline, it kind of depends on who you're around and where you're at and who you are, right?
Right.
But I've had several conversations with people both in prison and out of prison, but still within that lifestyle to some degree. And those things are happening. There are people being reported for watching YouTube channels, right? So
Yeah.
that's not a hypothetical. I was like, people are getting reported for that. I know people have been fined for it. Um, I'm not aware. I'm not aware specifically of an individual that's been removed for it. You had that one youngster that got removed for doing the interview on Tony's channel. Um,
Yeah.
you know, so that wasn't so much for watching content as it was just, you know, obviously Tony's not from up north. Tony's a nobody, right? Um, but just that type of content, right? Dropout content, so to speak. But now, bro, you're hearing rappers talk about it. You're hearing, you know, quote unquote norteño rappers talking about dropouts on YouTube in their rap songs,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like,
Yeah.
so it there's something there.
Hey, it's a hot topic right now.
Yeah,
It has to be. If I think about it, I was still doing my thing, man. It would be like, man, there's that's an issue that we have to deal with
yeah.
because you got it's not one, two, three. There's like several, and these individuals are in a position to use these platforms to spew poison or whatever their message is. So we got to take some kind of steps, man, to counteract, or something. You know what I mean? But what do we do? What
So
what does when does it become too much, man? That's crazy. They're asking for that login information. And again, who is going to relinquish that type of information
if
that
they're dirty,
knows that there's,
right?
I ain't giving up that YouTube account, man. Hell no.
Right.
Been watching Paradigm Media News. You know what I mean?
So here's a question though, and this might not be a question for tonight, maybe another day, but there's like with damn near 200 people in here. And I have some kind of knee jerk reaction thoughts, right? But what would you, as somebody who was in that role, right? Obviously, I never even functioned with a regiment, let alone ran one. So I have some ideas, just kind of based on how I think, but not firsthand. What would you do if you were out there, you had a regiment in the streets, let's say, right? And the manpower, some of the manpower, at least you're finding out, is engaging with some of this content, you know, or you just feel like the content could be a problem. What steps would you take?
It's I mean, all you can really do, man, is one, start finding people that are getting caught doing that. I mean, what else can you really do?
But then you got troll accounts. So let's
Huh?
say, but now let's say, you say, okay, fine, we're gonna start finding people, right? And we'll use S1 as an example because his comments up there. Hey Jose, S1, that's his YouTube handle. We know that. That's the homie, and he's over here fucking commenting on this channel. He gets fined. Somebody else creates an account under S1,
Yeah.
right? So how do you hold him? You know what I mean? Like you would
Oh
have
yeah.
you would have to be,
Whack deuce.
you'd have to have some kind of savviness, some understanding of how this shit works. But I think the more understanding you have about how this shit works, the more you realize you can't you can't really control it. What I would do is go after the content creators. Like, just in my mind, thinking about the people that are making content right now, right? And I'm not gonna say who I think fits in what camp, right? But just thinking about the people that make content.
Yeah.
You have some people who you get at them, right? Look, cause you and I both know, you're trash for whatever fucking reasons. However, you have this channel. Uh, I'm gonna need you to tone down this conversation a little bit, right? Uh, I Here's a little conversation that might be interesting for you. You know what I'm saying? So, infiltrate from behind the scenes to have some kind of influence on the content, right? And you have some people on YouTube making content about prison and prison gangs and gang life that are truly fucking heartbroken that they're not welcome anymore, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so somebody, a quote unquote big homie coming along, oh, you know what I mean? Like this, oh, that give me goosebumps, right? Like, and I think they would be down for it, right? I think they would be down for it. I think others, you take a little more heavy-handed approach, right? All right, fucker, look, you're gonna have this channel and you're gonna be talking all this nonsense, gibberish shit, right? Um, but we're kind of savvy. We know what these channels make. We know what you're making. So this is how this is gonna play out, right? And not obviously not everybody's gonna be on board with the same thing, but I think you could influence numerous channels with a carrot approach or a stick approach or whatever. Uh, and I think that would be the route I would probably try to go.
Yeah, that's I can understand that, but honestly, bro, when we're out there and we're functioning in the streets, the last thing we're gonna do is really take the time to reach out to some YouTube creators or some content creators on YouTube that are deep, that basically uh, that have defected,
Okay.
because for one, I'm gonna look at it like I can't control the narrative. No, I can ask them, hey, with all due respect, bro, I'd appreciate, what I mean? But even then, I mean, and I think some of the dudes would probably just fucking their panties would just be
Oh,
soaking wet
it'd be over,
just
bro.
to get that
Oh,
phone call.
oh,
These dudes lie and say they
hey,
get the phone call anyway, right?
that's what I'm saying.
They
They
say
would
that
melt.
I'm tapped in,
Mm-hmm.
right? I this morning I reached out and I called I tapped in with them this morning anyway, right? You know what I mean?
Bro,
Fucking
you'd have a whole propaganda wing now on YouTube. Like the mob would wind up having
yeah,
channels in their pocket of people who it's again, obviously not everybody's gonna sign up for that, right? Like, you can't eliminate it completely, but I think you could probably scare some and manipulate others. But it's a good point, and that's why I
yeah,
said you actually have experience, right? It's a good point that you're making about you probably got a million other fucking things to deal with, and so but so do you then just let it go? Because you're not gonna stop people. You can't stop somebody from watching a YouTube channel.
No, you can't. All I could do as a an RC out there is to get them together and to tell them, look, hey, it's a no. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. Just don't get caught. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's becoming an issue on several different fronts for different reasons, and I could see why it would. You know, you got some cats that are just stepping way out of their zones,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? The same cats that say that they stay in their fucking
Right.
lanes, you're not in your fucking lane, dude. You're way out there in somebody else's lane, and you're
Right.
you're you're dealing with people that you ain't got no business. Tell them you're a dropout.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell them you're a DO before you finish get into that conversation next
Right.
time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I can see how it would cause a lot of problems, like just beyond YouTube, you know, and it would be a major. I'm sure it's a major concern right now.
Mhm.
As a leader, I'm sure leadership is probably like, you know, there's several people in positions that just don't want them in that position.
Yeah.
You know, not when they have the ability to reach the masses. No, man, it's just not a good thing.
See, I wonder too. I think I would be concerned with, uh, and I guarantee there's channels right now that are like, oh no, don't say it, right? But like it's not common sense. I'd be concerned with where some of the information is coming from. If I'm in leadership,
Hmm.
right, and if I'm watching a video and I hear something in the video that make my ears perk up, I got questions now. You know what I'm saying? And I know that in the past, some of those questions have been asked. Um, you know, in terms of, hey, how is this information getting out there? And if so, it's going to be a rapid rate of dropouts because there is
There already is a
there's
rapid
no
rate.
personal space anyways, and there's
S1,
already a rapid rate of
these
dropouts, right?
cats, man, nowadays you can't. You tell them to damn, bro. I mean,
Or you tell them chip in $200 when they go home and they fucking drop out and go tell on you.
well, yeah,
They can't,
you tell them go ahead and make an extra contribution, man, and they
right,
gonna lock it up.
right,
Or hey, hold this pedazo right here, man.
right. That's uh yeah,
Yeah,
and
tell them you're a dropper. Yeah,
I
man.
gotta see these comments. Hold on, what am I missing? Uh, what's up, Jose Gambino? Uh,
All right, Jose, buenas noches.
uh
What y'all think?
didn't Skip put a message on YouTube? So I
Hmm.
I would not be surprised. Maybe you would, and you know some of these individuals actually in real life. I don't know them. I barely recognize some of them in fucking pictures, right? So, uh, however, there is money to be made. I could see how there would be some people in leadership, and I can't guess which ones because I don't know their personalities like that. But just as a numbers game, right? There's got to be some who have considered uh, having a channel, maybe not them being the face of a channel, right? But like a channel through a proxy or something, uh, because this is a great propaganda tool, right? It really is. Um, if people can come on here and access the masses, well, if you want to access the masses, watch out, the door's open for you too. All you gotta do is create an account. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, uh, like something in line almost with like the GUN CD, right? How, oh man, all these kids are listening to this music. Well, let's use the music as a vehicle to get our message out. Since these fools is all hollering that they're gangsters and gang members and red bangles and all this other shit, anyways, let's let's throw ourselves in there. Now that didn't work out too well for the mob, right? But uh, I could see someday. maybe that happening, if for no other reason, the money. And some of these dudes ain't got nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're doing life in the feds. You're never coming home. You know, it. This is you, Holmes. This is always gonna be you. It is what it is. Uh, you know, they find out there's cats making, you know, $10,000-$20,000 a month on YouTube. Shit, that's a revenue stream.
Yeah.
But that's, hey, but then what happens if you troll the NF channel? Right?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, all of a sudden now people are going to be getting status as moderators on channel.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Hey, that's it. Hey. One homie keeps the B&L, the other homie keeps the list of the members.
Leadership is watching, so are cops. This is one big cesspool of all factions. That's
Yeah.
that ain't no lie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
they are watching. Hey, was you gonna go live tonight?
YouTube Northside locals. Nah, bro. I gotta wake up at like 4:30 in
You're
the
not gonna
morning
go
for work.
live?
No, but if nobody else is live, when you tap out, I would suggest, I would encourage people go to Rascal Reacts and check out the reaction video I dropped today. My very first reaction video.
Oh, you doing reaction videos now?
Yeah, bro. Hey, but that's a good one though. You should go watch it. You'll like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll like it.
Okay. Anyway,
Hey, you should go check it out. But over there, I'm not doing prison content, gang talk, all that stuff. And I'm not just gonna be reacting to cats in this genre. I did that one because it was real easy and especially in the beginning, I figured there's gonna be a crossover in subscribers, but I'm gonna do reactions to other shit too that ain't got nothing to do with this stuff.
yes,
But also
sir.
like places I go, like when I travel, I go out to Reno or go get food or that kind of stuff. Then I'll do little videos about that kind of stuff too. So not just reactions to online content, but
Yeah.
just shit I encounter, man. Uh, but yeah, so go check out the new channel. I'm trying to get that one monetized. My last one demonetized for a month, so it is what it is.
Where what's the channel called?
Rascal Reacts.
Oh, Rascal Reacts. I put reactions.
Yeah, my bad. I gotta be more disciplined with what the name is too. Major League Villains. I see a comment. Palmetto posted a link earlier. If he's still there, he could post it again. Um, yeah, I am gonna do food reviews. The Enforcer. I am. Hey, gracias, Papi Paris. I say that 5 times fast, son. And so, yeah, it's Rascal React. In fact, here, let me see. I'm just I'm gonna comment right now. That's the channel. You should be able to just click on my profile picture, and I think it'll take you to the channel.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
And so, yeah, you gotta watch that one. Text me after you're done watching it. Let me know if you think I did a good job.
Oh, most definitely.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing, man. I'm doing a load of laundry. As soon as that laundry's done, I'm gonna call it a night, bro. I was supposed to have 2 days off, but I'm working tomorrow for overtime because it's time and a half. So
I will. S1 definitely. Foxy, go watch his video ASAP. Yeah. You're gonna love it. Fire.
Yeah, the feedback's been dope, man. I'm gonna go Rascal pimps your ride. There you go, S1. That's the one. Thank you, bro. That's the link right there.
What hood are you from in the city, Rascal?
Visitation Valley, Sunnydale, right there on Leland. Uh, that's where my grandma's, my great grandmother, grandfather were from. My grandma, my mom. Uh,
That's from Jason. He won the I did an American Bully giveaway.
oh yeah, that's the guy that won the dog. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My lady's daughter was pissed. She was like, "You didn't throw my hat in the ring." I was like, "No, I would have loved that dog. This and that." I said, "Maybe
Oh,
next
you
time."
got they wanted it?
Yeah, she wanted it. She had one, and that was like
Beautiful
the
dog,
living
man.
thing in life that she loved the most, bro. And the dog passed, and she ain't never been the same. That was years ago. She ain't never been the same since.
Man,
So
it's tough, man. It's a
yeah,
beautiful dog though.
it is.
The one he got.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, and I like the way you did it too, right? Where people had to kind of pitch their little story, their little spiel about it, as opposed to just random, right? And you got the
Yeah.
lucky ticket type stuff, man. I think that was a good way to do it because shoes and hats, clothes, all that shit is dope, man. But that's an animal, it's a living animal that you're gonna have to be
Yeah.
responsible for. So that was smart.
Yeah,
Right.
it was cool, man. Try to do it again. Soon.
Yeah, I might. Blue keeps eating as much food as he eats. I might fuck around auction his ass off.
Can't do Blue like that, man.
Ass out of here, boy. He eats better than I do.
He said, "That's cool, bro. Sunnydale. I used to stay at the." So you from Sunnydale?
Right, we're right on the border. It's technically Visitation Valley, so I don't want to cap.
Did you know? Did you know the Melendez brothers?
Melendez?
Victor and Rick.
Did they have a sister named Rosie?
I don't know. They might have, but they're the only two. Like, I'm sure there was more Raza that lived in those projects, but they were like two cats that, you know what I mean? We knew. I mean, they were pretty well known over there.
Yeah, it was a handful. No. What's up, Upstate Point of View?
Upstate Point of View, yes, sir. Another channel we support, man. If you guys don't know, that's another channel, man. Go over there and subscribe to them, support them, man. Yeah, they were. I think they're both doing life now, but they're from the Mission. They lived in Sunnydale Project, so they grew up there. They had a family.
Oh, no, not off the top of my head. My age, your age, our age, we're close to the same.
They were a little bit older than me, so they're up there now.
Yeah, I'm a little young.
Like in their 60s.
Damn. 60s, boy. I'm dreading the 50s.
Shit. Hey, man.
Dreading the 50s.
It's where you at?
46.
46? Hey, it's before you know it, man, it's gonna be here. You're there already.
Oh,
I remember I was 46.
Well, and all the stuff that my body's been through, shit, dude.
The aches and pains started 40, 41.
Yeah, for real. Yes, they do. So right now I'm dealing with all this carpal tunnel and arthritis. It's just miserable. I gotta get my health insurance. I got insurance through my job, but I didn't sign up for it in time.
Yeah.
So I still got that Kaiser, like we talked about it before. But that's in California, bro, and I don't. If I go to California, bro, I go see my kids. I'm not going there for a damn doctor's appointment, And so
you got to though, man.
I gotta get
that issues that you need to take care of, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get that switched over to out here because I'm not keeping track of nothing because I'm not driving all the way out there to go to I was out there a few days ago seeing the kids.
Box, not to disrupt the program, serio as fuck. Respect, Josh, for that reaction.
Hold on, let me see.
They're shouting you out for your reaction.
Josh, for that reaction. Hey, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
They can't upstate point of view.
Conejo calls Rascal little homie because he looks young, supposedly.
Yeah, hey, bro, that fool said, you that kid? That kid said, I was on his live one night, right? In fact, I was coming back from SAC, coming back from seeing the kids. And I was on the live, and he had like 200 people in there. And at the end, he said something like, all right, little homie. And like it's one of those things where it didn't register at first.
Yeah.
We kind of moved on. And about 30 seconds later, like it rewound back into my mind. I was like, hold the fuck on. What? But I guess, yes, it's because I'm young. But uh, that's what doing time does for you, man.
Yeah.
That's the one upside. You you avoid going into the sun for years and years and years. It'll kind of preserve you a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He said subscribe to the little homie on the bottom.
EBK been doing his thing lately, man. Shout out EBK. He been doing his thing. The enforcer, I have never ran into OJ Simpson. No, I have not.
Yeah, I ain't never ran into him either, man.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. He said subscribe to the little homie on the bottom. Yeah, shout out EBK, man. Yeah, no sun. Yep, no daylight. No none of that. No none of that. But shit, Box, it's always a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here too in a minute.
Yeah, but yeah, it's always cool to connect, man. Whether on camera or on the phone.
Most definitely. Who's going live, man? Upstate, you going live? EBK, you going live? Who's going live, man? Somebody step up. So when I get up out of here, they can go over there.
What's up, Demon? I hope you healing up still, man.
Ever ran into Cheeks, aka Frank Gucci? I never have, no.
You know what's the trick? Did you ever watch that dude's channel? The Gangster Gucci channel?
Huh?
Yeah. The Gangster Gucci channel, Gangster Frank Gucci channel?
I've seen it the last couple of days.
Yeah. Right, but did you see it before?
Nah.
Me neither. Apparently he had a channel. I mean, he still has it, obviously. I hadn't heard of his channel. I heard of his situation, of course, right? But I don't know him. I never ran across him. I didn't know he had a channel. And then, yeah, last couple of days he kind of came on the scene with a vengeance, making some great points, right? And so I was like, wow, okay. But then people are like, oh man, good to have you back. But I've been checking this shit out, bro. Some of his other content, aside from his thoughts on what's going on in the YouTube world right now, and it's a cool channel. You know, I don't know, man. I like it. It's some good content. You know, he got a cool get down. He got his own little vibe. You know, it's a little bit different.
Money.
Yeah, money. He got his own vibe, money. And but it's
money
cool.
Been around money.
Yeah, it's good to see. You know, and he definitely has some strong opinions from his experiences. And
yeah.
But I like people like that. Right? I'm cool with folks with that kind of personality when it comes from a place of their own experience, right? Or when it comes from a thoughtful place, like passionate people, even like aggressive people and stuff. I'm good with that. If it makes sense, the shit that throws me off is when it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Which too often that's what you see on YouTube, but. But he makes sense, man. I've been tapping in lately. I like his shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's a character.
Listo, you gonna go live, Listo? Somebody come save me, man. So
oh, is that right, Shorty? Yeah, that's
I can get up out of here.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing, S1. and it's dope. There's nobody else from San Jose like that on YouTube. I mean, there's other people, you know, with history in San Jose and whatnot, but um, you know, but from really from there, and that whole mob shit was a big deal at the time. You know, that was kind of a thing, and so
Yeah.
it's a trip to hear from somebody that was at the center of it all.
At least still getting on the party line. Is he S1?
Let me see.
Is he really gonna jump on right now?
I'm subscribed to money. Yeah. That's it. Let's see. How much subs you got now? Pork Sweat said. Who you asking? Boxer or me? Shit, hey, you know, I've gotten like 800 subs on the homie hangout since I got demonetized, bro. Go figure that one out. I was at 18,000 when I got demonetized. I'm pushing damn near 19,000 now. So I don't know how that works, but
yeah. All right, big short day. West Side Songhole, man. You have a good night, my brother. DX, what y'all think about
Short day been chopping in for a long time.
Who?
What's up, Pocho? Pocho, I owe you a call, man. I told you I was gonna reach out to you, and I flaked because I've been working like crazy.
Let me see if
shit,
is he gonna jump one?
If you're available, shit, Pocho, I might hit you up right now when I get off of here while I wait for this laundry to finish. DX, what I think about his situation is, I think it's ridiculous for somebody to get deemed for punching somebody else in the mouth. Like he said, like he had made a comment on one of his things, man, we're all criminals. The other part, you're a fucking gang member. Like, how you gonna tell a gang member that gets disrespected by another gang member to just let it ride? You know, there's one thing to gotta stick to the script. There's another thing to go a little too far. The new channel is Rascal Reacts. You know, boys, I think they posted a link to it, you know, up top a few minutes ago. But here, if I comment, you can see. I think I might change the name a little bit. I might put like a Rascal Reacts or something like that, because there's some other Rascal Reacts that's out there.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, man, fuck them. So it's I might have to switch it up just a little bit, but also since it's such a new channel, like it's a trip, man. It's crazy to see all the stuff that I can't do with this channel that I could do with the homie hangout just because I don't have the subscribers and stuff. Like I can't make a community post. I can't, you know, tag other channels. I can't do any of that shit. What do you both think of that Southsider talking about Chito Rana's King Lil G and Swifty Blue? I think he's mad that progress. I think it's homie Rascal Reacts. That might be the one right there. Homie Rascal Reacts. Poppy Pets Paris.
They say go over there, get your channel up, man, so you can get you some subs.
Yeah. Is he live?
Who? No, I'm talking about you.
Oh. I can't go live over there. It's a new channel.
What does that mean?
I can't go live. I don't have enough subscribers or anything.
Oh yeah, you told them to go over there and subscribe already, right?
Yeah.
Guys, go subscribe.
Yeah. And Cass is dropping a link in the comments and stuff, man. They're looking out. Yeah, I can go live like with StreamYard or something, but that's about it. And I gotta be a little careful.
Yeah.
On the stuff, man, because they look at it real closely when you get monetized, and so I'm not trying to do stuff that's gonna raise eyebrows. I did a thing on dubs, but I feel like I did it in such a way that I mean it's honest, you know. But I wasn't cussing or calling him all kinds of I wasn't doing that kind of shit. I just pointed out his content and what he said, and a little disconnect there. a little bit, a little different. You can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm
Okay.
gonna check it out.
All right, I'm gonna tap out of here,
Yeah,
man.
I hate to bounce out on you guys, man, but I'm gonna go work on this profile. I don't know who's live.
We're gonna figure it out.
Uh, Upstate Point of View, he ain't live. S1, bullshit.
All right, I'm tapping out,
Hey,
guys.
all
It's
right,
all
man. You
love.
have a good one, Josh.
Hey, likewise, box. Send mine to the family.
All right. Yeah, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out, but I will be back. I'm gonna work on this profile tonight, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in tonight, man. Everybody that's supporting the channel, man. And like I said, I'll either what's today, man? Damn. I'll probably come back on either Thursday or Friday night. I'll be back. So hopefully I can get this next profile done. But those of you that are asking about inner demons and war stories, I'm gonna try to drop something tomorrow. And then I'm gonna try to roll out that other new series too. And I'm gonna get that other the workout series going soon. Trust me, there's just a few things I'm trying to work on to get that so that once I start it, I'm gonna keep running it, man. But again, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. You guys have a good night. Be safe. And with that said, I'm out. If you guys got questions too, drop them in the community so that I can start incorporating those Q&As back in the lineup as well. All right, you guys have a good night. You can go live if you go through StreamYard, not through YouTube. I'm out, you guys.